It's Shannon Travers here again, manager of sport development for Toronto FC. Coming to you from my condo where I bring our activities from our camps inside to you so you can work on your soccer skills, do some drills, and have some fun. So what do you say we get started? Activity 1, we're going to work on a bit of your control from the air. We know that there's many times in a game that this could be very important. So what you're going to need for this is a soccer ball. If you don't have or you can't use something else that bounces. If you have a tennis ball or a little mini bouncy ball, it will add to the difficulty of this drill, so that's great. I unfortunately can't use my soccer ball because it'll be too loud for my neighbors, and I don't have a tennis ball, so I'm going to use my socks again, but it'll be the same concept for you. So the same movements, but it'll just depend on how much of a challenge you have based on the equipment you have available to you. So let me go show you, and then I'll explain. For this drill, you're going to throw your object up and control it as it hits the ground. You can do this standing in one spot, or you can control it in the direction that you want to dribble. You can even control it and dribble the opposite direction that you're facing. Try different angles and different throws so you can practice different types of control with different parts of your feet. So for this drill, if your throw isn't great, don't worry about it. What's important is that your control is where you want it to go. The throw, if it's off, is just going to help you practice some more. So also keep in mind my 3 key tips. Number 1, make sure you're meeting the object as soon as it hits the ground. If it bounces, it shouldn't be able to bounce back up before you put your foot on top of it to control it. Number 2, make sure you're staying on your toes. This will help you react if your throw isn't where you want it to go. It'll be a lot quicker to move than if you're flat-footed, as I've always mentioned. And number 3, make sure that if you're dribbling in a specific direction, that the ball is staying close to you. So your first touch has to be good on your control so that you can get your second touch in quickly before a defender has a chance to take the ball from you. So go try it out. As I mentioned, throw it all in different angles so that you have to react. Pick a direction that you want to control in. Use different parts of your feet and different feet and have some fun. Activity 2, we're going to work on a bit of passing and reacting. What you're going to need is a wall in your house that's safe or something that's hard that you'll be able to knock your object against and get it back. Now also you're going to need an object to hit, like a soccer ball. I'm actually going to use my soccer ball for this one because it's going to be a bit difficult with my socks. But if you have a tennis ball or another type of ball that you can hit off of something and have it bounce back to you, that's perfect. I'm going to use my soccer ball just because it's not going to be too loud or dangerous. So I'm going to show you how to do it and then give you some tips and let you go try it out. Stand a few feet away from your rebounding surface and use the inside of your foot to pass the ball against it so that it comes back to you. When it does, use your other foot to pass it back again, alternating left foot and right foot as fast as possible while keeping the ball under control. Now, if you want a challenge for yourself, set a time limit. See how many passes you can do within that limit. So if it's a minute, how many passes can you do within a minute? And then when you improve, see if you can get more passes in within the same amount of time. Also keep in mind my 3 key tips. Number 1, make sure that you're watching the strength on your pass. If you have a soft object, to get it to rebound back to you, you probably have to hit it a bit harder. Whereas if you have something really bouncy and you hit it hard, it might go all over the place and be hard to control. Number 2, use the insides of your feet. That's what we're practicing in this one, and it's going to allow you to use your left foot and your right foot. If you're always just using the inside and outside, you might just stick to one foot. And number 3, be ready to move. You saw how fast the ball can come back in that demonstration. I always had to be ready to hit it because we're only doing one touch, so it moves really quickly. So you have to be ready to move just as quickly. That's all for me. I'm going to let you try it and set your scores and your benchmarks. Happy Easter to those that are celebrating it this weekend. Enjoy the time with your family. Make sure that you're staying safe and following the guidelines like washing your hands. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.